What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you all for joining us tonight. High school football is finally back, and it has sent the Wiregrass into a frenzy. And with the return of the action on the gridiron, it's time for the return of the CTP's Christian's Top Plays, where I'll bring you my top 5 plays from across the Wiregrass. To start off this season of the CTPs, we didn't have to travel too far for all the action. We got the Early County Bobcats taking on the LaGrange Grangers, which seems like a pretty lazy way to name a team, but nonetheless, the Bobcats have the ball as quarterback Evan Greist runs a little bit of the triple option, and it not only fakes out our cameraman James, but also the LaGrange defense. As Greist, he makes the defenders look silly before making his way to the promised land. And we got a battle of the dogs for number 4 as the Dothan Wolves took on the Childs Timberwolves in front of a packed out Rip Hughes Stadium. And this one, it was a little too close for comfort going into halftime, but coming out in the third quarter, Dothan QB Samuel Broadway, he decided it was time to stop playing with his food, running this fake handoff and catching the defense slipping. As Broadway, he breaks a few wimpy tackles, and it's nothing but red carpets and bright lights from here as he is off into the open field for an easy walk-in touchdown, putting on a show for his fans. Coming in at number 3, we got the Gamecocks of New Brockton matched up with the Pike Lip Patriots, and this is a great way to kick off a new season under their new head coach as quarterback Wesley Creel. He takes the snap, and he already likes what he sees as he unleashes a downfield pass, and it finds the hands of Anthony Seiler, who decided to go old school on us, rocking the no gloves look and still showing off the mitts. Seiler is able to shrug off his defender before leaving everyone in the dust for this Gamecock touchdown. And speaking of going old school, you gotta check out the number 2 play of the week. We got the Dale County Warriors taking on the Headland Rams, and after scoring a touchdown to open the third quarter, the Rams kicked the ball off into the hands of Dale County's Cam Cotton, wearing no gloves, no arm sleeves, no leg sleeves, and no visor, just a straight dog, as Cotton shows that he lets his play on the field do all the talking and not his drip. Cotton takes the kickoff, and he makes easy work of the defense as he glides his way into the end zone to tie this game up. And before we get to my top play of the week, we got to show you my honorable mention. We got the GW Long Rebels taking on the Houston Academy Raiders, with the Rebels facing an early 14-0 deficit as quarterback Blaine Wood, he took that personally. We see him taking this QB draw, and he does an amazing job following his blockers. Shout out to the O-lineman, by the way. And Wood, he uses his legs to blow by the defenders, taking this thing all the way into the end zone for the score. But there can only be one, and coming in for our very first top play of this year's CTPs, we got the age-old classic, the K9s taking on the Felines as the Andalusia Bulldogs faced off against the Enterprise Wildcats. And no, that's not Johnny Manziel, that's the Bulldogs quarterback Noah Curry. With his team down big, Curry rolls out of the pocket, and he just gets this ball out of his hand before getting sacked, and he lobs it up into the night sky, and it somehow finds the hands of running back Jordan Skanes in the end zone, and Skanes is able to just get that 1 foot in bounds for an Andalusia touchdown.